Hi, welcome to Marketing 645, Marketing Research and Consumer Behavior. My name is Steve Bondoni, and today we will be covering market research industry trends. The learning objectives for this block of instruction will cover demanded skills in the market research industry, emerging approaches for information gathering, trend-inspired challenges on the horizon, how to apply this information to market research proposals, and it will end with a summary and a section for questions. Researchers are not only tasked with soliciting information from the market, but translating that information into usable data for businesses and other researchers. A few of the top demanded skills include data analytics and data science, storytelling and visualization, sales and business knowledge. Researchers must understand what information they need to gather, the difference between relevant and irrelevant data, and how to obtain the relevant data through different information gathering methods. That data must be translated into proposals and graphical representation to help explain its importance and relevance to the market. And from a business perspective, researchers must be able to understand and translate how the information can be capitalized on. These skills are important for market research and help businesses put information gathering to good use. Emerging approaches look at the ways or methods that suppliers and buyers gather information for market research. Many people are familiar with the traditional methods, such as taking a survey in person, receiving a survey on the phone, and today's generation may be more familiar with completing a survey online in order to continue using a website or reading an article. Different research approaches are used to elicit different types of information, or even information from different consumers. Looking at a few examples, I find behavioral economics models and micro-surveys to be most interesting for my research proposal on why gym users get tired with their workout routines. Behavioral economic models consider the psychological factors of consumers and blend them with economic theories. Micro-surveys are quick, to the point, and typically only ask several questions, generalizing one topic. These methods may help explain why someone chooses to work out, why they quit working out, what constitutes a routine, and how long they are comfortable with the workout routine. Personally, I find biometric response methods to be the most interesting. This method monitors how consumers react to products in live time, such as when they're walking through an aisle at the shopping center and on a display they see an item on the shelf. Does the product catch their attention? Do they look interested in it? Sad, happy, excited? Do they pick it up and investigate it? Or do they put it back on the shelf and walk away? With this approach, observers are looking from a distance or through a recording. The consumer is not being asked questions or filling out forms. They are in their natural shopping environment and typically being monitored unknowingly. Each method of information gathering is faced with its own set of challenges. Some of the challenges mentioned within the Green Book Research Industry Trends Report consist of personal identifiable information, single partner testing, and industry consolidation. Personal identifiable information, or PII. Some of the concerns include how information is transmitted online, how it's stored, who has access to it, things like that. With growing threats of identity theft, consumers question whether it is safe to do online business or not. due to the high traffic of online consumerism, it is important for researchers to be able to gather information online and target online users. Single partner testing is a way for businesses to stick with one source for their research needs. However, it can reduce the checks and balances that are used to verify studies are performed properly and in the best interest of the buyers and suppliers, as well as the people being surveyed. Using information that is unverifiable or that wasn't properly collected may lead to bad business decisions. And third, industry consolidation. According to the GRIT report, this means customers may have less choice with fewer, bigger research platforms. These typically have relatively high barriers to entry and lack of differentiated products. So how do we face these challenges? We can potentially turn these challenges into an opportunity. From the previous slide, we talked about PII. Challenges that deal with PII insecurities may push consumers to quit using specific websites, applications, or online services. This negatively impacts businesses and researchers' abilities to perform their business function effectively online. Online users want to know that when they input their data into a field online, that it's going to be protected and used appropriately. Because of this challenge, some companies have been working to make data more secure online, to store it safely, verify its origin, and apply it accordingly. A new technology, referred to as blockchain technology, aims to solve PII fears. According to the GRIT report, blockchain technology brings promise in restoring faith in the security of personal data. A blockchain will require auditors to access and examine assets and transactions stored digitally, including intercompany and supply chain transactions. Coordination and privacy concerns will require audit firms to understand and leverage zero-knowledge proofs, which allow the data to be verified without revealing the data. So the problem is fear of PII being accessed by unauthorized users, and the solution is protective technology. Blockchains will assist in the automation of business transaction tracking. Businesses will need experts who can ensure that blockchains are running correctly, not just in technological terms, but in terms of delivering the expected results. By producing this block of instruction, I have developed a few lessons learned. To perform market research proposals and how I will use this information for my report, I will make sure to decide what data needs to be collected and how it will be used. I should determine which methods will return the best results. I'll make sure to consider different factors for challenges that may arise during research or are associated with the specific information gathering techniques. I will develop a strategy to overcome the challenges and turn them into potential opportunities, and then apply all of these lessons to the market research proposals for future work and for my current project. To summarize this block of instruction, we discussed several of the market research demanded skills and how they apply to business needs. We talked about methods for research and information gathering that is used in the marketing industry. We also covered trend-inspired challenges such as PII, single partner testing, and industry consolidation. Then we explained how to transform a challenge into an opportunity. And finally, we wrapped it all into a plan for applying these lessons to market research. That summarizes this block of instruction. If you don't have any questions, I will leave you with this quote by Alan Lakin. Planning is bringing the future into the present so that you can do something about it now.